Capture the objective.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vault. I'm gonna try and be as quick, not quick, to the point as I can, because you're probably here for the title of this video. If it does get views, if it doesn't get views, then fair dues. But yeah, basically, I nearly got catfished. Oh fucking hell, man! It's been a weird 12 hours or whatever. So basically, I'll get straight into the story. By the way, this is like a rare game of Black Ops 2. I managed to got this LAN launcher thing that gets like the old Black Ops 2 working again. So I've got the X-Party Go feature back, blah blah. So stay tuned for more Black Ops 2 gameplays. Never used to get views to Black Ops 2 gameplays, to be honest, but I just think it's a good game. The bots are naturally included, and yeah, this LAN launcher bypasses all the stuff that Plutonium does with it. But anyway, straight into the thing. So I was on some dating site, yeah, some like dating app. It's like some music based one. Basically like a lot of goth and alternative chicks and stuff are on there. So if you can imagine my vibe, that's my sort of bird, really. So anyway, we're on this dating app, and I'm scrolling through, and I've come across some girl. I'm gonna omit some details, obviously, because even though it was still kind of shitbagging, especially when it gets to the end of the story, you'll think, wow. I'm not gonna omit anyone's names and shit. I'm just gonna get on to say this girl. So I don't even know it's a girl. It might be a fucking bloke for all I know. I don't really know because I never really got to find out. But anyway, on this dating app, and I matched with some girl that claims she's like Irish or Scottish or something like that. The details are still a bit foggy because it literally just happened, but it was because of my own sleuthing that I found out. I was like, yeah, that's just fucked up, man. And I've watched too many episodes of Catfish to not be wary, you know, like, you just know these things. So anyway, things seem to be going well. When I first matched with her, she was all like, oh, well, I don't really tend to use social media much. I've got Discord if that works. I'm like, I'd never really use Discord. I'd prefer to get your number and just like WhatsApp you or something. I'll even like reactivate my Instagram and just talk to you that way. And even at Instagram, I had no followers. It wasn't a photo of her, nowhere. But I was like, well, fair dues, she might just be a private girl. And then she told us this big story that I'm again going to omit, but it was a tragic, fucking, really fucked up story. And I was like, very sympathetic, you know. I was like, I'm really sorry that happened to you and blah blah. And I'm not, like I say, I'm trying not to get into the details of that. It might be 2 games today, by the way, because I don't want to rush the story. I want to get at least like 6-7 minutes to speak from here. But yeah, anyway, things were going well. I ended up adding on Discord, and things, like I say, seem to be going okay. We had a good laugh and stuff, and I generally thought this was like this last that I was talking to. This was this girl. So yeah, everything was going well and stuff, and she was letting us in on our private life and that, and our family and shit. And I was like, well, fuck me, like it's very fucking rare for me to get something working off the bat like this, you know. But anyway, there's always an inevitable fucking downfall of me with this shit, you know. But anyway, I'm just glad I didn't go too far and didn't develop any feelings like that, you know what I mean? I was just kind of like sussing out the situation, and she kept getting very like personal with, like, she was dropping the fucking love bombs and shit, and this is what makes us think that she's just an insecure girl that doesn't want to show herself. And it's just a shame that instead of listening to the advice I gave you to, like, just what the fuck you're hiding behind yourself, or behind another person's photos, by the way. Anyway, let's get into it. So I have no socials, so I wasn't really suspicious. But she was dead evasive. Like, she didn't want to send us an audio clip of her voice, and she didn't want to send any photos or nothing. Like, she only ever sent us these 2 photos that she'd already had on her profile. And the reason I even asked for another photo is because there was only 1 on the profile at first. Like, everything just screams catfish to begin with, doesn't it, really? But I was like, alright, well, could this be one of them? And she says, like I say, like, she tells us about her past and went through some mad shit, and she just came across that she was very insecure. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to omit all them details out of the stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to get into the full thing that she said because, like I say, it's personal, and even though she fucked me over a little bit, It's not something I do. Anyway, so it gets to last night, and she was saying last night that oh yeah, I'm going out with family today. I'll try and get some photos taken. Blah blah. So then last night when she must have got home or whatever, from wherever she was, I says, oh, did you take any photos? And she's like, no, I didn't. Sorry. I was like, with all due respect, I'm not trying to generalise any women or nothing, but when women tend to go out, they like to take a few photos, whether it be with their family, with their friends, and fucking hell, even I do sometimes, you know? Like, it's normal when you go out and about and you're with your family and stuff, you want to get some photos to, like, remember it and all that, you know what I mean? So, it just, again, it was just constant, like, things were striking as I'm going, this isn't adding up, this, you know? So anyway, I ended up running one of our photos through Google reverse image search, and it was the one that you had on our profile, and the one that you also sent me on this Discord app. And then it came up with someone that looked literally identical, but I thought, oh, it's goth makeup, so like a lot of people like to wear the eye contacts and whatever. But I was like, nah, that is literally her. And I looked at the details of the photo, the little chain, and then the thing she was wearing, like some little tombstone thing. I was like, yeah, that is literally her. And it turns out to be some TikToker, some goth TikToker that had like 40,000 followers. So I copied the name of the girl that's on TikTok and pasted it on Google, and then there was an Instagram for her, and I checked that, and she's got 20,000 on there, and that isn't too big for Instagram standards, but like if you want, if like for a catfish, that's perfect, isn't it? Because if you don't know someone, if they're not a well-known person, then that's perfect, and just take their photos and use them. So I literally ended up finding the exact same photo. By the way, it's going to be a next game that's coming on after this. It's just a little bit of zombies, I think. So yeah, I ended up finding the exact same photos that she had been using, or whoever it is had been using on that person's on her accounts. So it got very weird. And you know when you get that sinky, oh for fuck's sake, heart dropping feeling. I was like, right. I was like, I just thought I'd quiz her first, and was like, are you big on TikTok? Because like, if she said yeah, I've got a little like something going on, I just didn't want to say. I would have actually believed her. But she went, no, I don't use TikTok. I'm like, so how come you're on TikTok then? And then I sent her this still shot, and she just kind of ignored the question and says, you've seen me face? So I'm like, no, I haven't. I was like, you've sent us 2 photos that whole time, and every time I've asked you, yeah, to hear your voice, you've just been evasive and pretended that I didn't mention it, and just went, haha, you're funny, blah, blah, like. So you're either a scammer, you're a fat girl that doesn't want to accept it, and I don't mean that in a horrible sense, I'm saying that you're insecure about it, but you shouldn't be using someone else's photos, is basically what I said. So anyway, I did end up calling her out. She finally admitted it and says that she needed therapy and shit. And I asked her what she looks like, and I was a bit pissed off, I'm not gonna lie, you would be when someone's literally just trying to fucking scam you in the line the whole time. So I was like, just show us what you look like. I think I've earned that right to show me what you look like now, because you've literally just lied to us off this full thing about your lie. Like, everything you said, all like that weird fucking horrible story that I felt so bad for you for, is a lie in my opinion now, because everything else that you've just basically said about yourself is a lie. And I was like, are you a bloke? Are you a man? And she's like, no, I'm a girl, and her name is blah 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 omitted, you know. It's like, right, we'll send a photo of yourself then, and she just went on the blank. She was online, and I could say I'm playing her Spotify and shit. I was like, stop ignoring us, and she went, I'm not. And then I went to go to bed, I went, fuck this, and I was like, I don't really care, actually, go on, do your thing, but you're using someone else's photos, and you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, and if you watch this, you should be very fucking ashamed of yourself. So anyway, after all that, she ignored it and shit, so like I say, she's either a fat girl that's insecure about it, she's a bloke, or she's a scammer wanting money or something, or just a flat out psycho murderer or something, like something out of some documentary. I would have been part of one, you know what I mean? I would have met up and like there's this fucking bloke blindsided us or something, and fucking chops us up with an axe or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking, you gotta be careful with these things online, man. And like I say, I'm not big on socials, so I didn't even wouldn't even have noticed any difference because I don't check socials. I'm not on socials, like I said in my last video. I'm not on my Instagram. I'm not on fucking TikTok and shit unless I'm just like promoting a little video clip for a song. I'm never on it enough to know these people and go, oh, I've seen her face before, you know. If I was like an internet fucking hermit thing that was always online, and I would have seen, probably come across it on like a gothic girl post on Instagram on the reels or something like that. But yeah, so then after that, this is where it gets mad. After I says, just shows what you look like, she blocked me number, deleted us off Discord, which I'm happy about, to be fair, because I fucking hate Discord. Discord's full of fucking weirdos, and I said that to you at the start, if you're listening. I said that at the start of the video, at start of us talking, that Discord's is full of fucking weirdos. Like, it's full of liars or fucking scammers or hackers or something. And I was right in the end. Discord is a fucking weird place with weird people on it, I'm telling you. So yeah, she fucking deleted us off Discord, blocked me number, no remorse, no guilt, no nothing, just, oh fuck it, then I'll try it with somebody else, you know, and that is fucking toxic, and you need to sort that out. So yeah, get yourself to therapy and sort your fucking head out. So I ended up, like, I think she hadn't deleted us on Instagram, so I said, right, so instead of just sending us a photo of yourself, and just being honest with us and showing us who you are, I could have liked you if you just showed us who you were. I was like, it might not have even been an issue. I was like, yeah, you look fine. What are you doing this to yourself for? That's literally all I would have said. You know what I mean? But anyway, no doubt she'll just carry on doing this, which is just extremely sad. Don't be afraid of being yourself. That goes to anybody out here. Quit lying to people as well. It's just fucking weird. Maybe you do need therapy. You do need therapy, to be fair, because you're just going to carry on doing this and it's not fucking normal. But yeah, just to everyone else out there, don't be afraid to be yourself, honestly. Carry yourself for your flaws and sins and don't worry about it. You'll always be someone's cup of tea to somebody out there, you know. You've always got your Mrs. Right or Mr. Right or whatever you want to be these days. It's all waiting there for you. You just need to unearth it, you know. You need to do some looking, do some good scouting. But yeah, that's my story on fucking getting catfished. Nearly. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.